last played September 21st. It's about 2 weeks from the time of recording this. I'm sure I remember everything that was going on, right? I'm not gonna forget a single thing. Everything's gonna run smoothly. Day 40. We're in this. We're excited. Am I excited? I don't know. I don't know if I'm excited. I don't know if I want to be excited. I should be like Binah and be just like Raven from Teen Titans. Be all dark, depressing, sad. Anyways, oh yes, okay, that's what happened last time. Yes, I can get 2 gears for the Alephs now, which means I'm gonna farm the Alephs. I'll be right back. I think this will be fast and easy, right? Surely nothing bad will happen in between because there's no objectives, right? I can just walk in and we're fine. I did kill it, wow. Bye, bird. Bird is kind of strong. Alright, do I get your weapon from that? I just want to get my gears and move on. They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness with their own way of life anymore. That it was a world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needed those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as singularities. Production of a permanent food supply, the manufacturing of customized living creatures, transport of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation, artificial intelligence that was more real than people, the technology to preserve the present by binding time, et alia. Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear, or eaten by the larger companies. At some point, they were called the wings of the world, and soon a head rose to control those wings. People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. There's always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of those corporations. They're the disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy corporations rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe there really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as the rumors say. In every man, the two instincts, the primal essence of life and death, coexist. The wings only guided our instinct of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make its move, slowly and unbeknownst to us, from the depths. Soon, a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive. Into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind. She who loved sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed, you clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibility and potential into all mankind. Hope and despair intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Many coworkers, friends, worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I guess you still needed them at some point, seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding onto the husk of their dead bodies. You told me to sacrifice all of your body without hesitation. We should have made the same choice if you knew that we would end up like this. I always ask myself that. This is no man's land, a place of silence. Most employees that visit and stay here lose their mind and embrace oblivion. It has been a long while since I had a proper conversation with someone. Maybe you are confused with the idea that I'm the only resident here. But there is in fact a companion of mine that passes the eternity with me. Is it darkness? Is it loneliness? Is it solitude? Is it evil within the residence, perhaps? Let me introduce her to you. You created the buckets by reconstructing, dividing, and proliferating Carmen's body, and you managed to extract Cogito, the so-called fluid of life and death. At first, only a small dose could be extracted, but enigmatically that fluid started to gush out infinitely and has become a pool. Can you see her? She's watching us from underneath the spring. When everything becomes too burdening, I quietly stare into the bottom. I feel as if she and I were the only two in the world when I do so. Sometimes, it feels like he's talking to me, even though all that's left of her is just an amalgamation of flesh, brain, neurons, and unknown tentacles drifting beneath the spring. Someone injected herself with Cogito following her own principles, and someone else went bad for witnessing what happened. Another gave up his own body and fell into a state of limbo, unable to live or die, and the one that couldn't preserve herself through all this ended up confessing everything to the head. This is the collaboration despair that you and her created. You still aren't qualified to look toward the bottom of the spring. To do so, you must look directly towards the path you travel. Do you seek redemption? Or do you seek to redeem me, along with all the others that are trapped here? Whatever it is, maybe you think that saving this facility from sin as you have planned will fix everything for you. Just think for a moment, even you, who hasn't left this facility for such a long time. You should be aware that people here are hopelessly being killed by Abnormality's other branches even as we speak. It is not just them. All the wings have their own painful stories, repeating perpetually. In the nest, in the backstreets, in the ruins, in the outskirts. A pain much greater than what you have seen here prevails in the world. I have observed everything consciously, for I didn't obsess myself with an unreachable ideal to lock myself up in a cramped room like you. The world you looked up at and the one I looked down upon are that much different. You captured me alive and tortured me to your heart's content, but still were sucking in despair. And someone will replace me as one of the arbiters of the head, swinging their claws at people like you. Even if you were to break the cycle somehow, it would be a perfectly, completely useless affair. Broken wings will outstretched anew. The brief resistance will be forgotten soon, and people will continue living, not for a purpose nor a dream, but simply because they cannot die. You may think that you have brought me down, yet, as you can see, I'm still at the peak, looking down upon you a lot while you writhe like insects. I eagerly wait for the moment you fall into despair, after realizing that this cycle of pain will never end. I want to see you kneel before the might of destiny, resigning yourself to the fate. To the fate? What? And there's no other. Go on slowly. Despair, then come to your fate. Try to resist to the very end and ultimately break yourself. As the last bits of your resistance melt away, you shall be the subterranean water that quietly flows underneath the earth. She was mortally wounded by Callie, but she was our only way out. It was a miracle that we captured her alive. We were too far down the road filled with remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. Probe her head. How to avoid the head's pursuit, the means to join the ranks of the wings, and the way for us, the few, to survive. It was impossible to figure those out on our own. She was hardly breathing, but her encephalon was still active. That was all we needed. You just ripped out her brain. Brain of Cthulhu. Is that how it was created? Terraria? We probed through her head, like we did to Carmen. We searched for the way out. After that, we arduously gather up every single bit of those deformed pieces. The sentinel who guards the gates of hell must always be in despair. Such despair that they cannot even fall into the depths of hell. Architecture is last. Pre-purchase Battlefield 6. I will not do that, Epic Games. Alright, it looks like we get to go to the record team by Hakma. What voice do I give Hakma? Do I give him Takio from COD Zombies? Good morning. Here's the here's where the records department will be situated. If you decide to open it, in this place we record and control everything. what voice do I give you? Or did I just give you old man? Good morning. Here's where the record department will be situated. What do I do? What do I give for Hakma? Violin soundtrack in the background. Tell me, what do I give Hakma? I'll just give him Takio. Let's see how long my voice can do that before it kills me. Stimulating and compelling activity. Memory repository active. Did I just see that? Conditions not met. Must be past day 42. I'm on 41 right now. Oh wow, this abnormality might not obliterate me. Surprisingly. Alright. Because I farmed my gears, I can give McKenna... Where is it? Where is it? Da capo. Double da capo. That's actually kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, dude, that's nuts. Like, double the capo, double the shred, and then Dia, I'll give you mimicry. Double up of mimicry. This is nuts. Is this where the game finally, like, swerves in my favor? Is this where it finally lets me play the game? Increases all virtues of every agent. You know, I forgot there's more descriptions. Like, and then like on all the egos, there's all these details, and it's like, you know, I don't think I want to read all that. That's a lot of text, man. All right, so 9 left over. Do I have one just go fight? Have them just go talk to this thing, see what happens. Mary. Will Mary have a little lamb, or will Mary be the lamb in this scenario? I just give you magic bullet. I have so much resources for magic bullet. I could just give you that for free. Wow, look at this. It is the exact opposite. Oh, wow, look, it looks so friendly. Surely nothing bad will happen. But look at this background. This is crazy. Like, it's the exact opposite from Binah. Binah's like dark and depressing. Like, boo-hoo, sad, depressing, graveyard. And then Hakma is just like, here, you want to see something cool? Look at this. See beauty? Look at this. He's got clocks on the wall, on the pillars. Look at that. It's like candle wax everywhere. I don't know what is that. All right, little. He's just staring. He's just looking. Like, what are you? 0541? All right, Mary, go get him. 0541 is well versed in all manner of cleaning. It has designed to take care of a family household all on its own. Huge. You do red damage. A pristine white surface, sleek with fine lines and short but efficient legs. T-05-41 was created to help people. Where are you now? T-05-41 has various functions installed in its body, from burglar alarms and a monitoring system to a coffee maker and light control. It contains everything a household needs. Most people are unaware of this, but T-05-41 makes amazing coffee. Of course, no one is likely to ask it to do such a thing now. I mean, I know one guy who'd ask for coffee. He's from the welfare team. Just one above. Mary had decided against buying a robot vacuum cleaner after seeing T-05-41. Them Roombas are OP, especially in Silico. I'm just saying. Roombas are crazy. I'm poor. Blood covered the whole floor, screams echoed, people were running away, and T-05-41 was gleefully learning the concept of cleaning. Wow. It cleans bodies. XX Incorporated, the manufacturer of T-05-41, was famous for its robotic products. Man, that clerk scared me. I don't know why. There's just something about him that scared me. Okay, so I can farm repression off you. Little Helper spins around Mary. However, Mary continues to concentrate on the task at hand. Lil Helper. That's its name. Little Helper always ponders on how it can do more to help. So we got like a Roomba as an SCP. Honestly? Dude, look at that. That's incredible. Look at that art. Insane. Grinder MK4. That's its ego gift. Okay. You may be surprised to learn the numerous functionalities Little Helper contains and its compact body. If you were to dismantle it, you would be even more impressed by how efficiently they packed all the necessary equipment into it. Man. If only I was that good with my cable management on my PC. If only. There's two guidelines. When the work result was normal, the club counter lowered with the normal probability. When the work result was bad, the club counter lowered with high probability. Is it harmless? This thing's actually harmless. I was just like joking, like, oh, look at this thing. It wouldn't hurt anybody, right? Oh, look at it. It actually doesn't hurt anybody. All around helper. I'm surprised. All around helper. Like, they're just chill. They're just a Roomba. Like, they just be cleaning things. That's all they do. Why are you obliterating Mary all of a sudden? What is that? Mary only hopes that all around helper's cleaning mode is never activated. Okay, I'm assuming if it breaks out though, that's where like I take back everything I said and it just kills everything. I'm getting called on Discord. So I'm assuming if it breaks out, it's like look, the gear is literally called Grinder MK4. I'm sure this thing is exactly what I thought it was originally. Like, oh, look, it's so cute. It would never hurt anybody. It breaks out and it's gonna grind and eviscerate everything and clean up all the floors. Everything here will be gone in a blink of an eye. But like, it's never gonna break out though, because if you look, it's really like. It's not that hard for it to, like, it's so easy to contain this one. A white cleaning robot with distinct red eyes that look like a pair of buttons. It always keeps its surroundings neat and tidy. It was originally a mass producer helper robot intended for domestic use. The writing on its back says, an innovative invention that can clean, cook, and even serve as light security using various tools attached to its limbs. Built to perform efficiently and quickly. Manufactured by XX. It recognizes a bad mood as a sign that the surroundings are dirty, and properly enters cleaning mode. It will alert its status by stating lines such as contamination detected, commencing cleaning. However, the limbs are equipped with sharp instruments instead of cleaning supplies. There it is. There it is. Rumor has it that they were supposed to be used for cutting meat, but they were made to respond to the clean command by accident. There's no way to confirm whether this is true. It has been determined that the screaming humans make after it cleans is a sign of a job well done, and a prompt to continue its cleaning. An audio record found within the robot. Oh, it's the new helper robot. Let me see. Let me see. You want to touch it? Blah, 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 blah. Then try turning it on. Play with it. Phone rings. I'll be right back after I get the phone, okay? Sounds and buttons being pressed. Oh, can I do my keyboard like this? Can you hear this? Hopefully you heard that. Helper robot. Hello, I am your friendly helper robot. How may I serve you? Cleaning. I want to help mommy cleaning. Environment contamination 70%. Filth level mild. Commencing cleaning mode. Wow, it's cleaning. It's clean. Plays buzzsaw the sound effect. Dude, I cannot click that fast. Holy shit. Dude, holy shit. Dude, I cannot click that. Dude, I can't click that fast. After a few seconds of shaking, the power abruptly went out. Thank you, all-around helper. Do I let it break out? Like, out of curiosity, do I just let it break out? I mean, like, what could go wrong? Like, think about it. I got magic bullet. Look, it's 2 times weak to black damage, okay? Like, unironically, Mary might be able to solo it. If all-around helper has guns, though, okay, I might die. But just don't have a gun and we're fine. Like, hey, I was playing Celico and you could strap a turret on top of a Roomba and it shoots things. That was crazy. Backbot. What the fuck? What the fuck? What kind of backbot is that? Go get him. Get him, backbot. You got this, backbot. But this? I don't know. Seems kind of chill to me, if you ask me. No, don't do it. Don't set the Roomba free. If you let that android go, it'll be the end of all of us. Oh. I forgot your magic bullet. That was good. That was good. That was good. Shoots the Clark with magic bullet, infinite penetration. Clark came to save the day. Only he gets shot. That was really my Sly Senior Mary. That's actually so good. The timing was nuts. Oh my glob. Okay. So, because Michaela got too good. Okay. Let's think. I don't think I got there in time. I forgot Silent Orchestra. For some reason, you click on the room, they don't attack. You have to click on Silent Orchestra, which is really dumb. Because you're literally in the room. Punch him. I still lose my boxes. Damn it, I forgot. I forgot I didn't kill him fast enough. Yeah, I gotta have my units pre-placed ready for that if I'm gonna farm Silent Orchestra, because it's just gonna keep doing that. When it was discovered that all-around helper contained a critical error, it had already been sent to a household. Ah, so this one is just a defect. Or are all of them defects? And they're just trying to make us think it's not a defect. Okay, I'm getting obliterated now. What's happening? Oh, vroom vroom. Oh no? Really? You chill like that? It's chill like that. Can't wait for it to break out and start murdering everything. Do I let it break out? I want to let it break. I want to see what happens. There's just like black shield pieces. What is that? Why is that there? Dia became attachments with nothing to. You got obliterated. What was that? Dia, that was so bad. I wonder if the rabbits can kill nothing there, or if nothing there just obliterates the rabbits. You spawn in... Oh, you fool. You idiots. Why would you spawn here? Yeah, you're dead. Bye. Of course, you go there to nothing there. Why wouldn't you? The lecture's dead. DE80. Still no ego gift. Sad. Alright, if this Roomba breaks out, I'm gonna let it break out. I want to see what it does. Oh. What'd the Roomba do? It just starts spinning. That's kind of funny. It's so happy still. Look at that. Don't tell me you shoot. What kind of break moves is that? You see that? That was crazy. It's deactivated. Quick. I'm not gonna find out. Oh, it's... Oh yeah, dude, you're not that strong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, easy. Roomba ain't that scary. Makes sense, it's HE level 3. Yeah, Roomba. You ain't so tough. But you shouldn't be, you're a Roomba. I'm trying to farm the ego gift from this thing, and it's 2%, 1 in 50. 1 in 50. So, not happening, basically. Things you'll do for 2%. And I forgot how good Magic Bullet is. It's a shame that it penetrates and kills your own teammates. If it didn't have that effect, oh, Magic Bullet would be insane. I mean, it is, but you know, like, oof, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. That was on a repression? That was on a repression. No, yeah, that was on a repression. Oh, wow, that is crazy. Might need to do is a very low. And my least favorite thing about Silent Orchestra is that it forces you to play in 1x speed. It's actually the worst thing ever. Goodbye, Silent Orchestra. You were a problem in the past, but now you are not. The Invincible quote. Season 3 against Conquest. I've seen the future. You don't... Wait, what did he say? It's like, I see the future. You don't belong in it. Yeah, he says, I can see the future. You don't live to see tomorrow. Yeah, I love Invincible. You know, the best part about Invincible, that guy, Mark Grayson, far from it, you know? He gets his ass beat every episode. Marino? Did I leave one down here? Uh oh. I think I did. I left one down here. I left one down here. I left one down there. I left Marinel sitting there. Oh my god. And that's hypocrisy. I can't get that back. I mean, it works out fine because I didn't even get any of like the ego gifts that I was trying to get in the first place. No, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that, you bastard. You know, I'm early in the run. Can I just do it with the 2 Alephs? Do I even need everyone? Like, what if the Alephs are just enough? They just do enough damage. No, it's required. Do I even need more than this? Is this enough? Actually, yes, it is. It's very close though, but I don't actually need anything more than just the Alephs. The Alephs can just kill it. That's crazy. Aleph power. And 1350 boxes is crazy. Each run is just getting longer and longer and longer. Why'd you try to fight the robot in question trying to fight Mimicry? What do you think you are doing? Getting so many boxes that if my Mimicry users die, I can just replace them instantly. Not that I'm saying I want them to die, but if they did die, hypothetically, if I wanted to feed them to Clouded Monk to see if they would tank the 250 hit, you know, they would live. I think they would live that. They'd tank it. They'd honestly tank it. They're listening to Slowed or Eat plus Reverb, and they would just tank it. For no damage. Struggle with the climax. Where is this clown? Don't tell me you spawned up. You bitch, you did! Okay, I'm gonna have each Mimicry user fight one, and I know it's gonna work out because one Mimicry user is able to fight both. Okay, y'all need to, like, run. You know, run. You're just spinning. Oh, Mimicry fights, one's gonna happen right here. Oh, they're engaging. Mouse getting their 1v1. Oh, what are you? Yo, relax. Okay, these things are too fast. You're gonna walk into all the Aleph gears. What are you doing? Why are they so fast? They do not want to fight anything. I just realized Punishing Bird got hit. That's never happened before. Man, that thing saw the magic bullet and just like was like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. They did not want that smoke. Oh, go get him out. You got this. Easy. Stop running. They're just chopping away. Of course. Why wouldn't you go to the Alice? Punishing Bird, what is wrong with you? like, what is this? Look at this scenario. That's like, what is your problem? What is your deal? Oh, that clown's dead. I think Aurora got that. Aurora can solo that. Yep, Aurora definitely solos that. Oh no. Penalty for breaching Emeralds all lobs because it's probably an Aleph. That's crazy. Shredded. Dude, what? Aurora, what is wrong with your face? Wow. The shredding, that was crazy. Oh, are they chasing it down? Oh, it's gone. Vaporized. Oh, no one died. I get to pick another SCP? Again? The smiling faces are unfamiliar, yet sorrowful. The snow steadily melting, perhaps because spring is coming. Or maybe the palace collapsing. I keep getting these over and over, I never pick them up. Smiling faces? Or snow? I'm gonna go with snow. It's been quite a while since your first encounter with the abnormalities. I should suppose that you have become a bit more familiar with them. Let me ask you this question again. What do you think abnormalities are? Oh please, you can't still believe that abnormalities are just bizarre alien creatures that appeared all of a sudden, and that we need to isolate them, do you? Abnormalities are not the evil monsters that you read about in old fairy tales. They are not some supernatural gods that descended upon us to judge our sins either. There is an old river that has been flowing at the very bottom of the world for many an age. It is the source of everything, but has been forgotten by mankind. Nobody knew of its existence, but somewhere in the world, there are very small gaps, or holes. It is through those which the river gently finds itself a stream. For instance, strange beings would sometimes crawl out such a gap somewhere in the Black Forest, located in the outskirts. Is that Big Bird? I see Big Bird in the distance. I hate that bird. Go get that bird out here. Obviously, the amount was simply too insufficient for Lobotomy Corporation's energy needs. Our singularity is not that we produce energy from the abnormalities. Rather, it is the ability to create abnormalities themselves. Their forms were incomplete because they came from a forgotten place. We were scared of them because they were incomplete. It is because of that terror that they have been sealed underground. However, abnormalities are part of the seed. That's what I meant by possibility. The seed is not something that can be made in just a day or be created on its own. We realized that if we wanted to fix a broken system, we couldn't just sit around in a sunny spot waiting for the clouds to part. What should we do after planting the seeds, you ask? We can't control the entire process. We have to leave them to sprout on their own. Aren't we allowed that much hope, at least? Who are you, B? Welcome, A. I missed you dearly. I've been waiting for you ever since the very first day I started working here. Do you remember this ocean? You said that this place is where everything from all rivers and streams will eventually settle. This Hakma B. Okay. Dude, I can't believe he went from that to, as such, at the lowest layers, everything sinks. What do you think of this heaven, painted laboriously white with plaster? I knew you would come here soon. Please think of it as my welcoming gift to you. I figured that you longed to see even something else than what I've become now. Time is like a scythe. It relentlessly attempts to trim, divide, and cleave in twain, and clasp together hands of those you love. Everyone I loved is now gone, leaving me a tired old man behind. Please do not blame yourself. Back then were the brightest moments of my life. The only thing I regret to this day is that I was too scared. I ran without keeping my abiding promise to you till the very end. However, you eventually found me and helped me to fulfill my promise here. How can I ever be more thankful than I am right now? You're just too kind to me. Kind to the very end. The growth of each employee here is based upon the bar virtues, and each growth is directly applied in reality. I wonder where the limit to them lies. First, fortitude comes from strength, forbearance, and instinctive desire. No one knows when that aspiration will become a power, protector, or a weapon to satisfy one's own greed. The other day, with 3 or more employees whose fortitude is 100 or more. Or actually, it reads as 100 or. Just or. Hello again. Will you be unfolding more of the records? No, I saw the game like glitch out a little bit. Do not crash on me. I'll be very upset. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at it. Look. All around helper. Another HE level threat. Core suppression. Alright, step 1. Begin management. What is my entity? Ice King. F-1-37's containment unit. Glimpse of ice and frost. Repairing collapsed tissues. Instinct and attachment. Interesting. Alright, I'm not that high level yet. Never mind. Kai would have been gifted with the world if he had failed to complete the sculpture of eternity, the splinter device. Man, that one sucked. Do not repress. The Snow Queen's containment unit glimmers with ice and frost. It's not Ice King, it's Ice Queen, actually. My fault, Cody. This Snow Queen. Snow Queen's containment unit is storming with Frosty Blizzard. Perfect score, come on. Easy. 18. All 18. Is it gear OP? It looks pretty good. Weak to red though, that's sad. When the work result was normal, the employee was kissed by the Snow Queen with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the employee was kissed by the Snow Queen with a high probability. The employee who received the Snow Queen's second kiss forgot everything was trapped inside the containment unit. Oh. To avoid the Snow Queen's deadly third kiss and rescue and the trapped employee, a duel with the Snow Queen must be commenced. Only this with a high fortitude will be able to rescue the employee. Let's make sure to rescue him before the day is over. Oh. Yikes. What are you weak to? Oh, actually, I don't know what you're weak to. I'll have Michaela duel you. What was the text? I didn't see it. I mean, I didn't see a kiss earlier. I just saw the stomp. Oh. Rip. Non-escaping entity. 1v1. Go, Michaela. Well, that was sudden. Gerda was brave and stronger than anyone else. She'll fight for Kai, who's trapped in the Snow Palace. I can't see the battle, though. Spring arrived at Blossoming Roses. Gerda and Kai held hands as they walked home. Wow, that was incredible. Is your face frozen? What if I send you back in there? Hypothetically. Alright, I'll read the lore. Should I read it with the snow playing? Or silence? I'll have it with the snow playing, it'd be funny. A queen lives alone in the frosty winter forest. Like how every story starts, Kai was a child with a kind heart. When the shards of a mirror made by an evil fairy were scattered on everyone's heart, Kai began to see things he didn't want to see, or need to see. He left the small village he grew up in. In an unforgiving blizzard, Kai met the Snow Queen. He became curious to the world beyond his knowledge. He felt as though everything he knew amounted to so little. The Snow Palace he reached was so cold, but the Snow Queen's kiss froze his heart, and he couldn't feel the cold anymore. There was no joy in the palace, only the long winter night. Gerda was strong enough to remain unpierced by the mirror, and brave enough to go on a journey to rescue Kai, so she set off towards the Snow Palace. The journey was agonizing. Gerda was hurt and pained. Sometimes she cried. However, eventually, Gerda met Kai. Spring arrived at Blossoming Roses. Its warmth melted the Snow Queen's palace, and the piece of a mirror in Kai's heart evaporated without a trace. Then, left all alone, the Snow Queen admitted, I remember the day we put her in the cryo coffin with our own hands. At some point, her joyous laughter was gone. She just cycled through laughing and crying. Eventually, she was found in the bathtub, soaked in red with her cut wrist. Who did not believe in death? I still have her reconstructed from the machines. I've detested for my entire life, but have become the only answer. She would have been disgusted for this, dying in the bathtub. However, we were too far down the road for remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. One day, it spoke to me. I remember you. You were a kind-hearted person. The moment I heard it, I was seized by the urge to destroy what I created with my own hands. Oh, of course, time. Here I am. Alright, Binah, don't hurt me. Alright, real simple, real easy. Do not hurt me.